No, let's see how it turns out.
Here we go. Winners finals. Looking like Shockwave because we have TLOC Denti versus Karna.
Okay. So there's the Sheiks that we've been talking about, man. They're going to go into this one and just prepare for all the crazy quick hits and shenanigans.
Yeah.
Figuring some things out real fast before we get into this game.
So, Denti repping like that. Type of bring fierce.
What?
Denti repping the fierce deity Sheik. Look at the colors. Just makes sense.
It's dope.
Just makes sense. Here we go, Town and City. I know that they played a lot on this, and that's the thing. Sheik on Smashville in particular is really scary with that platform. She can get some really early KOs. So this is going to be much, definitely like a knockdown drag out, but a much cleaner fight as well.
Oof. Okay. Jabs, double jab usually links it to forward tilt. Wow, he used up air, but Sour spotted it and then brought him further down and then continued the string. Ooh.
A punish game right now from Denti. He really went in the lab and I think optimized a bunch of stuff because he's looking super solid. Karna was both Neptune and my favorite to win this tournament, actually.
Yeah.
And so seeing Denti right now playing like this is very, very pleasant surprise. Great trump into the back air from Karna. Stands on the stage and oh, the delay. I love the slight delay that the Dare has. It's so good at messing with the perception of time and spacing.
I thought you almost said time and space. I was like, yeah, there you go. Time and space. Good
know
stuff
that
off the top.
yeah.
Finishing that stock with the up air. And now Denti trying to see if he can nurse this lead.
I mean, Sheik's the right character to do it, but the one thing is that he's at a high percent. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for him to find the standard fair follow-ups, which is why he just went from forward throw into bouncing fish, that guaranteed damage. That time he was a little bit too far for the fair, and he ended up eating the nair because of it.
Oof, multiple fairs. Karna. Oh my goodness, on the receiving end of so much punishment here. Denti looking phenomenal.
Yeah, he's showcasing to Karna. There's a reason why he was able to. Ooh, the footstool. But he's showcasing to Karna right now. There's a reason why he was able to really destroy him at. Well, destroy's a hard word, but beat him at EGL Dallas 10K, right? And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he does the same here because he's just looking fantastic. It's the grab on him, and the up air once again connects. Goes straight for it twice. Goes straight for that up air option twice. Doesn't bother going for the upbeat.
Denti's looking really strong
Good
right now.
lord.
That's so scary. That Denti looks, I mean, this is so tightened up, so much more tuned up than what I remember.
I agree. It just seems like what he was able to do with an opening was so much more than what Karna was able to do with an opening, which is completely different from last week.
Both these guys definitely have put in the work. They know their characters, but I almost feel like Denti goes for more guaranteed stuff now. It feels like he goes for the easy, quick percentage early on, because you know there's not going to be the kill power there. So let's just try to get the quick, straightforward damage.
He's going to need it. Here's the other thing about Karna, though. Like we said so many times before, there are moments where Karna told me that it seems like he's down and out, right? He's just like, there's no way that I can do this.
Whoa!
And then sometimes he asks to himself, what if I can? And he gets into that zone. He might be starting to find his footing. That stage spike definitely didn't help. I love the way that he pulled down his up air, trying to pull Denti down along with him before that final hit that sends him upwards could go so he could extend the combo. Nice. Forward throw into bouncing fish. Follows it up with a bear as well. The damage output from Karna just lapping Denti in percent and continuing this beautiful streak that we have. Great perfect shield into a grab. Oh, man. And he knows he doesn't want to give up that stage control. Instead, he's just going to be staying. Doesn't want to go for an all-out bouncing fish that could result in him getting back and losing a stock.
The off-stage presence from both of these is great. They're not afraid to take a stand and just jump out there and get those back airs, potentially for stage spikes. Whoa, see? Like that. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Great grab from Karna. Or sorry, from Denti on Karna. And Denti tried to clip Karna with the needle there. That's why you saw that slight jump upwards. Karna's going to have to recover back on stage. Man, honestly, a huge part of this game really is what they do off of the stage and what they do off the ledge as well. Both of these characters are not afraid to go off stage. Nice. Bouncing Fish is going to make that a really intense 2-stock. Man, that's I think honestly, a neighbor, a resident Sheik main who I commentate with often, put it best. Sheik Dittos are all about momentum.
Yeah.
And with that stage spike, you could feel that all the momentum definitely in Karna's favor, taking that very handily. For Denti, he needs to shake off the loss, go back to what he was doing in Stock 1. Because we saw how crisp that punish game is if he can make those openings happen in neutral.
He needs to make sure it happens early, though, and quickly. It's really important to set tempo in these sort of dittos.
Yes.
And it looks like Karna's off to the races first.
Yep. Finds those fares and finds Denti off stage, but Denti sneaks in the grab, gets the Bouncing Fish, slight % lead, and he had some needles as well. Great set of fares. Doesn't connect with the last one, though. I think he may have jumped a little bit too low. Ooh, nice. Mix up from Karna, going for the up tilt instead based on where Denti was. Man, these Sheik Dittos, so much fun because it's very horse-esque. Oh, wow. And speaking of horse, Denti recognized the fact that he got stage spiked, and he looked at Karna and said, anything that you can do, I can do better. Beautiful vanish option.
Now, oh my goodness, Denti's not afraid to continue these strings of fares. As he's built up this percentage, he has the stock lead too. He has nothing to be afraid of.
And honestly, he's just looking solid once again. It's very reminiscent of Game 1. Denti now on the verge of lapping Karna. Oh. Ooh. Great choice of the up tilt, though. It covers right next to you from behind you and a little bit in front of you as well as it comes down, while also covering upwards. So on the ledge like that, I thought that it was a really smart option play from Karna.
I thought it was melee for a second.
We're not Shino styling, not yet, boys.
Ooh. Okay. So you now have Denti at this massive percentage. What are you going to do, Karna?
Ooh, he's going to get Bouncing Fished, and he's off stage, and he's a bit too far to make the recovery. Denti returning the favor with a 2-stock of his own.
It's entirely momentum.
They're honestly just taking turns destroying one another. And
That's
I love it so much.
Really entertaining, yeah. I didn't see all that coming. Okay. That's very strange when I think more and more about it. Is that
what is? The momentum shifts?
Yeah.
Think about like Falcon Dittos in 64, right? Like I'll go ahead and I'll like 3-stock somebody and then they'll 3-stock me right back, right? Because whoever gets that first opening, that first KO, just has like the wind in their sails, and from there you just extend it so much. And
That's
not only
so
that,
scary.
especially since it was such an early percentage KO, it was such a huge momentum boost for one side, but it's also a momentum crusher for the other side.
I mean, when you enable something like Rage that comes in, you say you build up the percentage and you get that first stock, you now have Rage and tons of knockback to work with whenever you're playing against someone as they're on their first stock, and they have no Rage to work with.
Ooh, beautiful grab from Karna. Quick little pivot allows him to get his hands on Denti, but Denti not one to be taken lying down. Such a really intense battle. Finally, an aerial connects. Karna establishing a little bit of control on the stage, but oh wow, that whiffed grab. Great spacing from Denti, able to clip with those jabs and send Karna off stage. Karna getting the grabs, following it up. Ooh!
That was tricky stuff.
The tricky, tricky tricks. They are not just for kids. So sneaky. So confident. Karna literally just ran up and said, you know what,
Okay.
you're not going to do anything to contest this. I'm going to hop over this needle, I'm going to get this grab, and I'm going to take this stock.
We'll take things. All right, Karna. Now sitting pretty, 66%. How is he going to try to get the extra credit?
He just has to keep doing what he's doing. He has pretty good tempo overall, and it's just honestly looking very much in his favor. That's the nature of this game, of these matches so far, right? Person who's taking the first stock just wins it. I mean, we can't count Denti out, especially if he gets something like an early stage spike, or if he takes this stock and then gets a stage spike next, he's won the set. But for Karna, he understands that like this is when he needs to tap into the zone, right? He understands that he's on the verge of getting knocked to the loser's bracket. That's not where he wants to be. He doesn't want to have to win 2 sets for this. Oh, wow. Denti going deep.
went
Denti going deep.
No water wings.
Too deep. Too deep. So deep I couldn't even see the man anymore.
2-2, guys. 2-2.
4 trains.
2-2. Okay.
It makes sense because it's a Sheik ditto.
Yep.
2-2. Oh, man. I have broken Neptune. Actually, Neptune has broken himself.
Yeah.
Would you like some water?
No.
Would you like a monster?
Yes.
Someone get Neptune a monster. Here we go. Game 5. We're going to be going to Halberd. Lower ceiling. Instead, I think it makes sense for Denti picking this stage, seeing as he's had a lot of successes with those up air KOs. Karna, on the other hand, I feel Subs is a lot more dominant when it comes to off-stage play, where we're seeing right now. Here he is on the corner. Denti falling victim to that grab. There's another thing about this stage, right? It gives Denti a way out. It makes it so that he doesn't necessarily just have to latch onto the ledge. And if you recall the set that Karna played against Dakpo, it was one, I feel, whenever Karna had Dakpo into the corner. Dakpo just could not find a way around that corner. But because of the way that the stage works, because you can essentially recover underneath it, it gets you out of the corner.
Middle.
Yes, precisely.
It's another way for you to get back onto the stage, back to that safe, happy place. Is that going to be the first stock? No, it's not.
Not yet.
Karna, I think, was guessing that Denti would come back onto the stage immediately, as opposed to ledge.
Oh, good grab from Denti, but I don't think not only did he miss, but he also didn't miss space. Karna, however, getting the horizontal hitbox of that out smash sends Denti sideways, doesn't even need to capitalize on that lower ceiling. And I mean, if we can go by empirical evidence, whoever is taking the first stock has won this set, so or won the game. So is it safe to call it?
I think it is.
I mean, we can't do that. We're casters.
I just called it. I'm calling. Oh gosh, if he does that, he's going to be going against all the statistics that we've built so far for this set. It's going to be interesting, and if he does that, I'm going to be interested in seeing it.
Yeah, I know. It would be awesome. I think that the difference is that at this, look at the percentages, right? The percent favor was very much in one party's side, right? But right there, Denti, one easy up air, and he's able to make this an even game. That's the big difference, right? He has the equalizer on deck, and that was something that I don't think he had in previous games. Because of that, it's honestly anyone's game at this point.
Karna. Forward tilt, nair, back air off the stage.
That was so fast. That rundown stage spike was gorgeous, and Karna nets himself another win over Denti.
And it sticks to the exact same theory that we had at the beginning, which was whoever takes that first stock runs away with that game.
Definitely found a lot of momentum that he needed, brings it back, and ends up taking the set and going to grand finals with 3-2 victory over Denti.